When I say climate, you say justice. Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
When I say clean, you say energy. Clean.
Energy.
Clean. Energy. Climate.
Justice.
Climate.
Justice.
Clean.
Energy.
Clean.
Energy.
All right. We might have to add some jumping up and down with those next time.
Again, if you need some hand warmers or foot warmers, they're at the table over there, and there's hot chocolate. I saw the Vice Chancellor of Research walk out and give us a big thumbs up. Vice Chancellor of Research here at the university. There's a lot of support here at the university, and we're very thankful to the science. As some of our signs say, we stand with the science. And we need to continue to tell our elected leaders. Our next speaker, if Jack is not here, is Jessica Girard. Jessica is an Air Force veteran with a graduate degree in Sustainable International Development with a specialization in environmental conservation from the Heller School of Social Policy and Management at Brandeis University. She is currently working at the Northern Environmental Center here in Fairbanks and is committed to ensuring Alaskans are actively leading a just transition in the Arctic. Jessica has over a decade of experience in intercultural relations and has worked directly with communities in Cambodia as well as Iraq. As a natural resource manager at a small nonprofit in Cambodia, Jessica worked firsthand with disenfranchised villagers who were losing their land to high-paying development groups. We're so happy that Jessica is a part of our community here, and happy that there she is. She can share a few words with us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jessica.
Is this okay? Hi everyone, thank you for coming. Before I get started, I just wanted to take a moment and thank these two amazing MCs up here. I don't know if you all know, but this month is International Women's Month, and so Bessie and Princess and all the women that spoke before me and all the women that stand out this and on climate justice, thank you for your actions and your energy. And also I want to thank the Alaskans that are standing out here today to show that we are not for development all the time everywhere. We are for a stand, we are for a transition, and this transition has to happen now.
Yeah.
So on that, there have been some really tangible solutions that have been provided today, and I'm here to speak to one more. But before I do that, I want to recognize that we are here gathered in this place and at this time because we demand the science and the research be integrated into policy. Policy that reflects that climate change is real. Climate change is happening right now. Climate change is disproportionately affecting indigenous communities in our Arctic. And climate change is caused by burning fossil fuels. Finally, Alaskans can transition, and we will. It is up to us to do this. Today, I'd like to tell you about part of that transition, but before I do, I just want to recognize that you being here right now, showing your support, is a powerfully simple act to show that we're together in this. It is the power of the people that will shift this conversation, or at the very least, make note of it. People power has driven every issue of our time: civil rights, women's rights, indigenous rights. Now it's time for climate rights. This is the issue of our time. To continue the movement of all of you here today, I ask each of you here to help us stop another fossil fuel project, delaying once again the opportunity to talk and make space for a just transition. Let's stop offshore drilling in our Arctic Ocean. As Princess mentioned a little bit ago, today the Department of the Interior released a 5-year plan. This plan will open leases in the Arctic Ocean. 90% of the Beaufort and Chukchi seas that are available for Arctic Ocean drilling will be open for leases. These leases, like you would buy your land, your property, an acre here, an acre there, are sold over the next 5 years and will encourage developers to come to the Arctic Ocean and explore and possibly develop fossil fuels. If this happens between 2017 and 2022, we wouldn't even get this oil until another 15 years past that. Everyone standing here knows that by 2022, fossil fuels are the past.
Yeah.
We are nothing but for renewable energies and this just transition where we own the energy and we no longer let it ruin our lands.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm way ahead of myself. This time is the time to stop the dependency. This is the time for Alaskans to say no new offshore, no more wildlife takes, no more pipelines, no more false solutions.
Yeah.
Please join with us, everyone standing here, the Fairbanks Climate Action Coalition, faith groups, indigenous groups, the Northern Center, all of us standing together and saying that we don't want this path. And the table behind with Diane and Odin back there waving, there's a petition to sign that will tell President Obama and the Department of the Interior that we are against offshore drilling in the Arctic. I encourage you to sign. Also, Mary back here in the red and Dev right there, tall, dapper looking guy back there, they will take your photos if you want to tell them their stories why you're against this offshore drilling, and we can use those to push the conversation through social media. I just want to say thank you again for you all being here in the cold. And I want to stand together to stop offshore drilling for a new energy economy. So I have a chant of my own, if you ladies don't mind. So I'm going to say no more, and you're going to say offshore. You ready? No more!
Offshore!
No more!
Offshore!
No more!
Offshore!
Thank you, everyone!